Finally, it is time for the video that we have all been waiting for the MLB offseason of 2020, my predictions on where every single free agent will sign in the 2020 offseason. I'm going through every single player that basically had major league time last year or is at least worth talking about, so there might be some minor league guys on here that will get some contracts that I don't mention. I've got about 200 plus players on here. I created new cards for them on Topps Card Creator. I had research, I read rumors, I read tweets. Shout out to my boy Eagles TD for helping me out and making it go a little bit quicker. These videos definitely take a long time to make, so if you guys do enjoy it and you want to help support the channel, leave a like. That's the best way to show your support. Subscribe to the channel for new and you enjoy the content. If you love baseball, click that sub button, join the team. Remember to get in the comments down below. Let me know your free agent predictions and maybe if you agree or disagree with some of mine. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at GiraffeNeckMarc. Links in the description. So let's get going into these free agent predictions. For the first free agent of the video, Aaron Loup goes to the Detroit Tigers. Adam Jones is staying in Arizona, re-signing with the Diamondbacks. Adam Warren heading to New York, this time with the New York Mets. Addison Reed out due to injury, but he comes back with the Seattle Mariners. Adeiny Echeverria signs with the Detroit Tigers. Alex Avila rejoins his dad back in Detroit to play for the Tigers. Alex Gordon stays put. He's not leaving Kansas City. Alex Wood, Chris Sale 2.0, is going to head to Boston to team up with Chris Sale. He's going to be a Red Sox. Andrew Cashner, disappointing season. He's going out to Texas. Anthony Rendon, one of the top free agents on the market. I think he goes back home to Texas to play third base for the Rangers. Big money, big spending. Anthony Swarzak stays put with the Atlanta Braves. Aroldis Vizcaíno heads west to go to the San Diego Padres. Asdrubal Cabrera, fresh off a World Series, goes to the Miami Marlins. Austin Romine stays put in the Bronx, backup catcher for the Yankees. Avisail Garcia stays put as well after a big season with the Tampa Bay Rays. Ben Zobrist staying in Chicago, gonna be on the Cubs. Billy Hamilton, gonna go to the Pirates. They're gonna trade Starling Marte. He might be their new center fielder. Brad Brock staying with the New York Mets. Brad Miller staying with the Philadelphia Phillies. Brandon Kinsler heading out west to the Los Angeles Dodgers to help that bullpen. Brandon Morrow gonna sign with the Washington Nationals. The Milwaukee Brewers will be signing Brett Anderson to be their starting pitcher. Brett Gardner stays in the Bronx with the New York Yankees. Brian Dozier heading out west to the Colorado Rockies. Brian Dunsing, Pittsburgh Pirates. Brock Holt and Griff Holt will be staying in Boston. Brian Holiday, Texas Rangers. Bud Norris will be signed by the Pittsburgh Pirates. Cameron Maybin staying with the New York Yankees after a great season. Carlos Gomez, weird player, Kansas City Royals, why not? Carlos Gonzalez, same thing, didn't play a lot, San Diego Padres. Chad Bettis gonna head out west to the Oakland A's. Chris Iannetta, new catcher for the Milwaukee Brewers. Chris Owings staying put in Boston. Clay Buchholz gonna go out west to the Los Angeles Angels. Clayton Richard gonna try to be one of the starting pitchers in the Milwaukee rotation. Cody Allen, tough year, he's gonna go to the Washington Nationals. Cole Hamels is coming back to his first team, the Philadelphia Phillies. Think it's going to be a really good move for them. Colin McHugh to the Oakland A's. The Cleveland Indians need an outfielder. Corey Dickerson's going to be one of those guys. Corey Gearin to the San Francisco Giants. Corey Spangenberg to the Philadelphia Phillies. Craig Stammen staying put in San Diego. Curtis Granderson's heading home, playing for the White Sox. The Milwaukee Brewers finally get a top pitcher. They're going to spend money, and they're going to go get Dallas Keuchel. Dan Otero's going to sign with the Cleveland Indians. After a great postseason performance, Daniel Hudson gets paid, goes to the Cubs. David Hernandez, Blue Jays. David Phelps, Chicago Cubs. He was a great pickup. Dylan Betances is switching over to Queens. He's going to be a New York Met. Derek Hollins, St. Louis Cardinals. Didi Gregorius is re-teaming up with Joe Girardi. He's going to the Philadelphia Phillies. Drew Butera to the Yankees. Drew Pomeranz also heading to the Philadelphia Phillies. Drew Smyly going to the Pittsburgh Pirates, another Pennsylvania team. Edinson Volquez heading down south to the Miami Marlins. Edwin Encarnacion going to the Chicago White Sox. Big lineup. Edwin Jackson, a new team, the Phillies. Eric Sogard staying put with the Tampa Bay Rays. Eric Thames, big bat, going to be in New York with the Yankees. Irvin Santana heading out to be on the Dodgers. Felix Hernandez gonna go with the Miami Marlins. Fernando Rodney, I see him fitting in well with the Reds. The San Francisco Giants will sign Francisco Abad. Francisco Cervelli to the Philadelphia Phillies. Francisco Liriano to the Boston Red Sox. Gerrit Cole, the best free agent pitcher on the market. You know where he's going. The Los Angeles Angels, although I am scared he signs with the Yankees. Gio Gonzalez is gonna play for his childhood team, the New York Mets. Gordon Beckham, Texas Rangers. Greg Holland heading up to Beantown, the Boston Red Sox. Hanley Ramirez also gonna go on the south side of Chicago with the White Sox. Hector Noesi, Seattle Mariners. Hector Rondon, Detroit Tigers. Hector Santiago, Minnesota Twins. Hernan Perez is going to stay in Milwaukee. They need a little help with a bunch of positions. Homer Bailey going to get paid, Colorado Rockies. Howie Kendrick with a phenomenal postseason. The Rays are going to snap him up. Hunter Pence is staying put, the Texas Rangers. Hyun Jin Ryu, one of the more underrated pitchers on the market. I think that's who the Twins target and they ultimately get. Ivan Nova goes back to the Chicago White Sox. Jake Diekman goes back to the Oakland A's. I think they re-sign him. Jared Hughes, congrats Baltimore, you got someone. Gerard Dyson stays put in Arizona. Jason Castro staying with the Minnesota Twins this year. Jason Kipnis, a nice little fit at second base for the Cubs. Jason Vargas, the Vargas, San Francisco Giants. It's a perfect fit. JC Ramirez, Seattle Mariners. Jed Jerko, gonna go to the Cleveland Indians. Help out with that offense. Giants. Jeremy Hellickson, can see him sneaking onto the Boston Red Sox team. Jeremy Jeffress, staying put, Milwaukee Brewers. Jerry Blevins, I don't think he leaves the Braves. He's going to be their left-handed specialist. Julius Chassin, Milwaukee Brewers yet again. Joe Smith, staying with the Houston Astros. John Jay going back to St. Louis with the Cardinals. Jonathan Lucroy wants to be a main catcher, Detroit Tigers. Jonathan Scope, maybe second base for the White Sox. Johnny Venters, left-handed reliever going to the Rangers. Jordan Lyles signs with the Washington Nationals. Jordy Mercer, starting shortstop of the Reds. They lose out on Didi. Jose Iglesias, a nice middle infielder backup for the Dodgers. The Washington Nationals lose out on Anthony Rendon, but they don't take that big of a step back. They grab Josh Donaldson. Josh Field to the Blue Jays. Josh Harrison, bad, but he goes to the Rangers. Josh Tomlin's gonna go to the Minnesota Twins, add some depth. Juan Lagares re-signs with the Mets, but as a backup this time. Juan Nicasio, Cleveland Indians. Julio Teheran, long ball's a problem, San Francisco's a good spot. Justin Bour, another big left-handed bat, New York Yankees. Justin Smoke, another big switch hitting bat, this time the Red Sox. Caleb Cowart, Los Angeles Angels. Kendrys Morales, maybe a reunion with the Blue Jays. Keon Broxton's gonna go to the Miami Marlins. Cole Calhoun, giving the Indians some more outfield help. Kyle Gibson re-signs with the Minnesota Twins. Leonis Martin is signed by the New York Mets as a backup outfielder maybe. Logan Forsythe, utility man going to the Mariners. Logan Morrison, trying to win a first base job with the Angels. Lonnie Chisenhall, Baltimore Orioles. Lucas Duda, Toronto Blue Jays, nice little fit there. Luis Avilan gets re-signed by the New York Mets. Luis Garcia goes to the Colorado Rockies. Luke Gregerson goes back with the St. Louis Cardinals. Madison Bumgarner, another huge free agent. He doesn't want to go to the American League. He wants to swing the bat. He goes to the Atlanta Braves. Back-to-back big free agents. Marcell Ozuna, who's going to get him? I like the Arizona Diamondbacks a lot. Marco Estrada, Nationals. Mark Reynolds staying in Colorado with the Rockies. Mark Trumbo, he's going to go to the Miami Marlins, another bad team. Martin Maldonado, there to help out that pitching staff in Colorado. Martin Perez, Tampa Bay Rays. Mason Williams, don't really know who this is, so Dodgers. Matt Adams, little power-hitting bat off the bench for Atlanta. Matt Albers, Miami Marlins. The Houston Astros signed Matt Harvey. Will they be able to make the Dark Knight rise again? Matt Joyce, back to the Oakland A's. Matt Kemp, forgot he existed. Let's say the Texas Rangers. Matt Moore, going back with Joe Madden. Los Angeles Angels. Matt Wieters, catcher for the Atlanta Braves. Melky Cabrera, Pittsburgh Pirates. Michael Pineda stays put with the Minnesota Twins. Michael Wacha, what a great pickup this is going to be for the Houston Astros. Miguel Del Pozo, Indians. Mike Dunn going back to the Colorado Rockies. Mike Moustakas heads out west to join Trout on the Los Angeles Angels. Mitch Moreland, the new first baseman of the Milwaukee Brewers. Nate Jones also joining Mitch with the Milwaukee Brewers. Neil Walker going back home to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Nicholas Castellanos, the Cubs need to keep this guy. I think they will. He stays put with the Chicago Cubs. Nick Hundley to the Indians. Nick Tropiano to the Tampa Bay Rays. Nick Vincent staying in the NL West going to the San Diego Padres. Odrisamir Desapanye going to the Arizona Diamondbacks. Pablo Sandoval, I can't see him anywhere else but San Francisco. Pat Neshek joining him though, San Francisco Giants. Pedro Strop, rough year, but he stays put in the Windy City with the Cubs. Peter Borges, San Diego Padres. Rajai Davis headed back out west with the Oakland A's. Rene Rivera help a pitching staff out in Pittsburgh. Rich Hill's gonna stay with the Los Angeles Dodgers, very cheap contract. Rick Porcello, a Jersey kid, maybe heads a little bit south to go with the Philadelphia Phillies. Robbie Erlin, Texas Rangers. Robinson Chirinos, backup catcher for the Chicago Cubs. Ross Detweiler, Boston Red Sox. Russell Martin ain't leaving LA, he's staying with the Los Angeles Dodgers. Ryan Flaherty's gonna head on to the Kansas City Royals. Ryan Zimmerman, can't see him anywhere else but the Nationals, he's staying with that team. Ryan Healy gonna go to the San Francisco Giants. Scooter Gennett gonna head out west to join Mike Trout, Moustakas, and others with the Angels. Sean Rodriguez, Kansas City Royals. Sergio Romo, a nice addition for the Boston Red Sox. Sean Kelly, out west, Los Angeles Dodgers. Shelby Miller's gonna go to the Colorado Rockies, he's looking for any job he can get. Starlin Castro, a sneaky good pickup for the Red Sox at second base. Stephen Vogt competing for that catcher spot in Milwaukee. Steve Cishek going to the south side of Chicago for the White Sox. Steve Pearce staying put in Boston. Steven Strasburg is going home, a San Diego boy, played at San Diego State. He'll now be playing for the San Diego Padres. Tanner Roark, one of the more underrated free agents of this offseason. Texas Rangers, good pickup. The Todd Father, the best third baseman in baseball. He's staying close to home, which is deep South Jersey, Baltimore Orioles. Tommy Hunter's leaving Philly to sign with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Tommy Malone's also signing with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Tony Barnett gonna stay in Texas, this time with the Houston Astros. Tony Cingrani, Detroit Tigers. Tony Sipp's gonna go to the Chicago Cubs, add another left-handed arm. Trevor Cahill, starting pitcher for the Chicago White Sox. Trevor Rosenthal staying in the Yankees organization this year. Tyler Clippard out to Colorado with the Rockies. Tyler Lyons headed back to the St. Louis Cardinals. Tyler Thornburg, terrible with the Red Sox, needs to redeem himself in Kansas City. Tyson Ross, I can see him being on the Chicago Cubs. Wade LeBlanc, Washington Nationals. Wade Miley, the forgotten Houston Astro, great 2019 season. He stays in Houston to help out that pitching staff. Wellington Castillo, Cardinals. Will Harris also stays put, big reliever, helped them out a bunch. Houston Astros. Wilmer Flores, my guy, San Francisco Giants. Willie Peralta, Cincinnati Reds. Xavier Cedeno, a nice little left-handed arm for the Phillies. Yan Gomes teaming back up with Steven Strasburg in San Diego. Yangervis Solarte back out to the Bay Area, but this time with the Oakland A's. Yasiel Puig going to the south side of Chicago to join that very high-powered offense, very much improved team of the Chicago White Sox. Great pickup. Yonder Alonso to the Orioles. Yoshihisa Hirano to the Angels. Zach Duke to the Detroit Tigers. And the last and final player of this video is Zack Wheeler, and I ultimately think he goes to the Houston Astros. They've done it with Gerrit Cole before. They'll do it with Zack Wheeler now. He's probably the smartest pickup that they can make this year. Zack Wheeler to the Astros. So those are my 2020 MLB offseason free agent predictions. I would love to know what you guys think about them down in the comments below. Hopefully I get a bunch right. Hopefully I see the Mets get some really good free agents and the rest of the NL East get nobody, but it's going to be tough. There's so much talent on the market this year. I'm excited to see what happens with free agents. I'm excited to see what happens the rest of the offseason, and honestly just can't wait for the 2020 season to start. If you haven't left a like on the video yet, go ahead, drop a like right now if you did enjoy it and you watched the whole video. Remember to subscribe to the channel as well if you love the content, and you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram to keep in touch. GiraffeNeckMarc, links in the description. Gonna wrap up the video right there. You guys know the drill. YouTube recommends you watch this video right here, as well as this is my most recent upload. So click through those if you have not yet seen them. Thank you so much for watching the every free agent prediction video for 2020, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow for another video. Bye.